Good morning, Franklin Explorers. This is Angelina Capro here with
Nicholas Walker, and today is Friday, March 23rd, 2018.
Here's your weather for today.
Here are your reminders.
Remember to bring all your stackables every Friday.
And remember to wear your spear shirt every Friday.
And remember to claim all your lost items, lost a pound, or else they'll be donated at the end of the end of the month.
Here's your joke for the day.
Here's your quote of the day.
Here are your birthdays.
Good morning, Franklin Flyers. We are here with
Alpen Hong.
Alpen Hong. He is a pianist. Did you always want to be a pianist?
You know, I started piano when I was 4, so people ask me all the time what got me started. My mom made me. So, no, I didn't want to be a pianist. And even when I was a kid, video games came out when I was 8 years old, and I didn't want to practice piano back in the day, but I love doing it now.
What inspired you to, make it a career?
Oh, inspired? That's a great question. I was telling the students earlier today that I didn't know I was going to be growing up, and a lot of people don't. What I love most about playing the piano for other people is being able to meet so many different other people. I get to travel all over the world, and I see places and meet people that I never would have if I didn't, and that's the best part of my job.
Do you have any hidden talents?
Hidden talents! I don't know if they're quite so hidden. Like I said, I used to be a stunt rollerblader back in the day, and so I used to jump over cars and things like that. I don't do that anymore because, I'm a dad now, and I can't die.
What do you want everyone to learn from you?
What do I want everyone to learn from me? That's a really good question. More than everyone learning music, I think the thing that music teaches people is how to express themselves. I think everybody, sometimes people are dancers, sometimes people are speakers, some are actors, some are painters, some are mathematicians and scientists. I think finding your purpose in life is something that music does really well. If you can figure out what it is that you love in the music that you hear, and you know how powerful music is, right? I mean, you see it in your parents. There's certain music that comes on and you can't help it. You're like, right? You can't help it. And that's a very powerful thing, I think. The ability to influence people, to communicate. That's the most important thing.
Okay, so what was your funniest moment of school when you were young?
Oh, my funniest moment of school. That's always either the funniest moment or the most embarrassing moment. Is it funny for me or funny for other people? Okay, the funniest probably thing that I remember for other people was that I was in kindergarten, and my son Kieran is a kindergartner here. And I was on the playground, and I grew up in Michigan, where it's very cold, and it snows. And what happens is the snow melted at one point underneath the swings, and so it was a lake of mud. And so at one point I was swinging, and I somehow slipped off, and I literally fell all the way. I mean, all the way, cartoon style, in the thing. And so I'm covered in mud, which is already embarrassing. But the problem is that it's so cold that I kept playing, and the mud froze in my jacket because it was so cold. So I was walking around school with all my frozen clothes like this, and I couldn't move all day. That was the funniest moment, but not for me.
You could go anywhere in the world. Where would you go?
Where haven't I gone? Like I said, I've gone to 30 other countries.
3 others?
You know what? One place I always wanted to see is the Maldives. It's this chain of islands, and really small islands. Some of them are smaller than this school. And that's something I've always wanted because I love the beach and I love the ocean, and it'd be amazing to be in a place that's all beach and all ocean.
Do you have any siblings, and if you do, do they play any instruments?
Oh yes, I have one younger brother. His name is Victor. He's actually a psychiatrist at the University of Michigan. He did grow up playing instruments, and he took piano and violin, but he was much better at basketball.
Okay. What's your favorite song to play on the piano?
Ooh, my favorite song. Well, I think the greatest piece ever written for the piano by an American composer is a song called Rhapsody in Blue. And I love playing that piece on the piano. It rocks.
Well, that is all from
Alpenham.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys.
Now have a great weekend, and please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.